Welcome back to our video discussion 3. We are from group 17 LAX2043. My name is Rachel Yoliwen and my metric number is 197176.
My name is Amy Amanda Langkuiman and my metric number is 192485.
My name is Jankai. My matrix number is 194162.
My name is Wong Li Jing. My metric number is 192674.
So today, me and Amy will be the game master for the game called Last Man Standing. Explain about the game first.
So the game master will come out with a card or a team so that the participants, they can express themselves by a word that is related to the person or team, or express with an added twist, which is to add past tense or simple tenses or some other grammar, so to make it harder for them to express themselves. So each of them will give their own answers until someone suddenly cannot answer, and then they will be eliminated, and everybody has a chance until the whole group has the one person left. That's why it's called last man standing. And to make it more exciting, we decided to limit the time given to everybody, so that they have to answer fast and quick and give an immediate response without thinking too much.
Okay, so we will play, since we will play the game virtually, so instead of passing the things to one person to another, we will play virtually by calling out the names. For example, like I call Kai, you need to say the verb, and then I give you the theme. What is it? Then you must say the word. Then after that, you will call out another person, and then she will tell you, she will give the answer, and she will pass it to the next person.
So means you will give a team, then then you will ask a person, then after that person answered, then that person have to call another person to answer.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
true. So if they, okay. Yes.
So if like within like the span of 3 to 5 minutes, if no one, like there's like 2 person left still fighting, we will just declare them as both of them are the same, both of them are the winners.
Okay.
Okay.
So if there is no more any question, then we will proceed to the game first.
All right. All right, just now we just finished playing our game, and for me overall the experience was great because the rules was simple, easy to follow, but it's very interesting. For the first part, we play the one with vocabulary, and we are given the team home. So actually this team is very easy since we are now having the MCO and staying at home. So actually we have many objects or things to be mentioned for the team home. And so the overall the vocab part is easy because yeah, the theme given is very common. But because like normally we at the beginning, of course it will be easy, but as the game goes on, so we think like some of the words already mentioned by our previous member. So actually, and everything in our home is actually very common. So we have to spend more time in thinking of what is the word we have to mention later. And at the same time, we also have to memorize what are the things that have been mentioned. So towards the end, it's quite challenging. For the second part, which is grammar, grammar is always my problem in English, even though we have learned during primary school to secondary school, and teachers really emphasize a lot on grammar in writing, but until now I still cannot master the tenses in grammar. And normally in daily life, I usually use present tense or past tense, and I seldom use those future or past participle tenses. So if I was given the tenses which is past or present tense, then I can answer easily. But if I was given the future tense, so maybe I will just give any tenses that just to answer that part. So yeah, at the end it was wrong. Yeah. So actually, it is great that sometimes other members will maybe inform us about the correct tenses for this particular for grammar. So actually, I learned a lot of things from this game in terms of vocabulary or tenses. So it's very benefit to us to improve our language proficiency. That's all from me.
Okay, for me, this game is good for me, I think, because now it's in the MCO period, right? Then everyone know we are at home, and we don't have much chances to speak in English, but we are more to Chinese or just Mandarin or some the Hokkien or other languages. And so far, I'm using Malay or some mixed language to communicate with my friends, my Malay friends or my Indian friends, even my lecturer. Yeah, you all know we use the WhatsApp English mixed Malay with our lecturer or our friends in WhatsApp to ask them something. Then after that, this game is quite good for me because can improve my vocab and also grammar. For the first round, the game master gave us the theme of home. Then we are at home right now, then actually it's a good thing for us to think about some of the word. For example, we don't know what is that thing called. For example, the bathtub, I don't know. Yeah. Then, and it's quite easy for us, but it's also quite challenging because of the limited time. Then the first round is quite okay for me. And for the second round, we are required to use some tenses, for example, the past tense, simple present tense, or the future, whatever tense, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the tenses I also not really master because I'm usually use the simple present tense and also the past tense. So actually this game has helped me quite a lot to improve my grammar and also vocab. So thanks for the game master. Yeah, that's all from me.
From the game master view, I think that everyone is a bit anxious when they answer. Maybe that adrenaline where they feel like, uh, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what should I say next. And then even though we try to like give a simple theme at first, like home, because like you can stare right in front of you, like what do you have around them? Maybe some they are all inside their own room, and then suddenly everything become limited, and then in the end they just state whatever they can think of, and then suddenly everyone one by one they die off, then become the last man already. Then for the second one, to make it challenging, we did imply some grammar, but I think it still need improvement. But I don't think we would use much of it while speaking in our daily conversation. Mostly we use for all this grammar would be mostly in our writings. So
Right.
thank you.
Right. So overall, I think like this game is very helpful for us. And for the first round, it took quite some time for us to actually finish the game until the last man standing. But at the beginning, I found that you guys answer it like very fast without thinking. Then after that, when it almost come to the end, and then everyone like start to think what is left in our home or anything. So for the for the second round, like when what I saw is when the participant call out the other member, they pass it using the maybe the easy tenses like present tense and past tense instead of the other tenses that is more difficult that we rarely use. So I think that's the pro and cons for this game. This game is we can play virtually without any courses like Hui Yin said just now. And also we can play it in any age. For example, the teenager can play with the adults also. They they can exchange their knowledge as well. And then it it doesn't need any cost. It just need our internet connection. And but the disadvantage for this game is when you have bad internet connection, you might not hear what when your member call you. So do you all have anything to tell us or maybe we can improve?
Mm, For me, no.
So if there's nothing to top up, then maybe we should end here. Yeah. Okay, so this game is very user friendly and it can be played in any ages and virtually as well. So there's also a disadvantage for this game, and we can overcome it when there is only we have a stable internet connection. So that's all from us. Right. Yes, so we will note that down, and we will make the game more difficult in the future, or maybe the next time we play. For example, like we will take your advice, like take more difficult teams, like maybe that is not related to our studies or our surrounding. Is that all right? Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.